Hello everyone. Let us talk of COVID-19. The outbreak of COVID-19 may be stressful to everyone. Fear and anxiety about a disease can be overwhelming and cause strong emotions in our neighborhood and into our communities. However, everyone reacts differently during stressful situations. Coping with the stress will make you and the people you care about to be strong together, because you are trying to cope with stress. And when you are coping with stress, you are not just keeping it to yourself. You are reaching out, people around you, people you can talk to, your families. You could be living alone, but you can reach them out on phone call or in this same way as I'm reaching you now. Stress during corona infections can include fear and worry about your own health, health of your loved ones, or health of people around you and the community at large. Changes in sleep and eating patterns are also possible around this time when you are stressed. Difficulties in sleeping and concentrating, worsening of chronic health problems or mental health conditions. We know when you are stressed, the condition you live in, and you manage it quite well, it gets worse when you are worried, when there is that fear, when there is stress, when there is anxiety. Old people, as it has repeatedly said, and we know it, are at more risk than people who are healthy. Depression is more common in people who have other physical illnesses. How you respond to the outbreak can depend on the background. Your background, as we have heard many times, BMEs are the majority we have lost due to COVID-19. So why is that? Is it because of the illness, those chronic illnesses? Is it because we are not careful of the government instructions? Is it because they are not taking precautions when they are at work? Or why are we losing so many BMEs within our communities, within our country? Why is that happening? Are we not doing enough? Are we aware of do's and don'ts when we are in clinical areas? Those are areas to consider as well. Maybe this also may cause others anxiety due to the fear of media and talking more about it. When we hear continuously or constantly that we have lost this number is in hospital, this number has died, and those are the people we know. We may not know all of them, but there are people we know who know the people who have lost, who you have lost. It will always come to us. That fear causes a lot of anxiety. The stress, because you don't even know where you are, and that causes you or me also to worry or to fear about ourselves. We may be doing the right thing, isolating ourselves as government directives, but you still feel like you get the infection. No, you can't get the infection. And don't worry about the infection, because that will cause you problems after problem, and then after problem, another problem, fear, anxiety, depression, and before you know it, you have become so unwell. What we want to do this time around is try to do the best we can to reach out, to talk to our friends, to talk to our children, to talk to our those people we usually talk to in time of distress. We need to talk to them. We need to connect with them. It doesn't matter where they are, but you can always reach them. They're just a phone call away. As I'm sharing this, I'm very far from where you are. but I can still reach you just to encourage you. There is life after COVID-19. We will overcome the COVID-19 and will be free from fear, free from worries, free from anxiety, and free from depression if only we do the right thing. Listen to the government directives. Stay at home. When you go out, do the right thing. Use your mask. Put the mask on. Put gloves if you can. It's not my advice because I don't think that's the best way. I think the best way is to wash your hands and use the sanitizer. Get your hands clean whenever you go out and coming back. Let's be mindful. Let's be careful. Older people or people with chronic diseases, people who have mental health conditions, including problems with substance use, they are at higher risk for severe illnesses from COVID-19, including children and teenagers. Take care of yourself. Your family and friends can help you to cope with the stress. Take care of yourself, take care of them. They can also help you to cope with your stress when you are concentrating on doing the right thing. Helping others cope with their stress can also make your community stronger. That one I can't emphasize enough because there is need. And some of the ways to cope with stress or to avoid the stress is to take breaks from watching the news. There's no good news coming up these days. And there are people who just sit and stare at the television all day long, listening to the news or reading the news on the newspapers or listening to the news and stories. Those are causing them more fear because of the COVID-19, including social media. Hearing about the epidemic repeatedly can be upsetting. We want to hear something else. We want to talk to our friends, people we talk to, people we laugh together, people we share stories and exchange views. Those are the stories we want to do. That is what we want to do more to help with our well-being, to avoid the worries that keep coming time and again. Make time to unwind. Try to do some other activities you enjoy. Walking is not restricted. You don't have to go to walk outside. You can walk in your own comfort zone. Again, I say, in your own house, you can walk. There are those small exercises you can do in the house. Just do that. Especially if you are over 50, 60, 70, know you're vulnerable while being out there. Try to stay indoors. This time is coming to an end when you keep yourself at home. Connect with others. Talk with the people you trust about your concerns and how you are feeling. If you're feeling like things are not working or you are feeling slightly unwell, because anxiety will make you feel unwell and the anxiety will create some bad feelings in you. Just share with somebody, talk to somebody. I talk a lot of sharing.